Welcome to Himani Coaching Center. We are committed to simplify concepts and amplify confidence of all the students who are watching our videos to learn maths, physics and chemistry. Students, today we are going to discuss two questions from Componendo and Dividendo for class 10th ICSE. Okay, so let us go to question number 1. Question number 1 says if y is the mean proportional between x and z, show that xy plus yz is the mean proportional between x square plus y square and y square plus z square. So let us first understand what is the meaning of y is mean proportional between x and z. So we will write this as x, y, z. Mean proportional, if y is the mean proportional, it means y square equals x times z. It also means that x upon y equals y upon z, okay, which will eventually give us y square equals xz. And if I put this as equal to k, then I can say x equals y times k, y equals z times k. I am just cross multiplying, and if I put this value of y here, then what will happen? I can write x as zk into k or simply zk square. So we are going to utilize both these properties while solving these questions. So let us start with question number 1. So since I said that y square equals x times z, so now let us take xy plus yz. So let's do that. Xy plus yz. In this we have y common and that gets multiplied with x plus z. Okay, so we have got xy plus yz as y times x plus z. Now the question is, we have to prove that xy plus yz is the mean proportional between this and this. So that means what? That xy plus yz whole square should be equal to x square plus y square times y square plus z square. This is what we need to prove. So since we have got xy plus yz as y times x plus z, so that means the LHS can now be written as y times x plus z, and we are going to square it. So we will get this as y square times x plus z square. So let us keep this as our LHS. Now let us move to RHS. Right hand side of the equation is this. Let us write that down. Now x square plus y square, and what is y square? Y square is x times z. So let us write that down, times y square plus z square. Again I am going to replace y square with x times z plus z square. So that is my RHS. Now from the first bracket we can take x common and it becomes x plus z. From the second bracket, okay, we have z common, so let us take that common and we are left with x plus z. Now what will we get? I'll get x times z times x plus z whole square, and we know x times z is what? It is y square. So eventually what have we proved? That RHS and LHS both are equal. Okay, so that's how we solve this question. So I would want you to note this, pause the video and note the working, and then we move to the second question. So students, let me erase this part and go to question number second in our video, which is if Q is the mean proportional between P and R, we have to show that p times q times r multiplied with p plus q plus r whole cube equals pq plus qr plus pr whole cube. Now students, here we are going to use, see, q is the mean proportional between p and r, so I am going to use p by q equals q by r equals k, which will give us p equals q times k and q equals r times k. We are going to replace q with rk and then p becomes equal to rk square. So we'll keep this thing in mind that p is equal to r k square while q is equal to just rk and r will remain r. Okay, so you will have to show this working in the exam. Let me erase this because I need some space. So now let us take the left hand side of the equation. So I am taking LHS. P Q R is getting multiplied, so P is RK square. So I am going, okay, let me first write this down. P Q R times P plus Q plus R whole cube. Now we are going to replace P with RK square, Q with RK, R remains as it is, and inside P is again RK square plus Q, which is RK, plus R whole cube. Okay, now students, R times R, see, R times R times R is R cube. Likewise, K square into K is K cube. Okay, now let us get inside the bracket, and can you see we have got R common, so let us take R common, and then we are left with K square plus K plus 1 whole cube. Okay, now when we open this square bracket, what will happen? So I have R cube, K cube. Now R will get cubed and we have K square plus K plus 1 whole cube. So eventually what are we getting in our LHS? R cube times R cube, power gets added, R to the power 6 times K cube times K square plus K plus 1 whole cube. Okay, that's what we get. Now let us keep it aside and start working on RHS and see if we get the same. Okay, our job is to prove that both will give us the same value. Okay, that's our job. Now let us go to RHS. So RHS is PQ plus QR plus PR whole cube. Now again I am going to replace P with RK square and Q with RK. Similarly here Q is R times K times R. Now P is RK square times R. Okay, I am just replacing P with RK square and Q with RK. Okay, now what will happen here? R into R will become R square and K square into K will become K cube. Similarly here R into R is R square and K will remain as it is, and here R into R is R square, K square, and that is getting cubed. Now students, pay attention, R square is common in all as well as K is common in all. What do we do when we deal with variables? The least power of the variable is the constant or the HCF. So we are going to take that common inside this square bracket. So we are going to take R square K common and we are left with K plus 1. Okay, K cube divided by K would be K square. R square K divided by itself would be just 1, and here R square K square divided by R square K will just give me K, and that is getting whole cube. Which means what? That R square K whole cube times K square plus 1 plus K whole cube. Now R square cubed will be R to the power 6, K cube would be just K cube, and we have K square plus 1 plus K whole cube. Now this and this are same. So we have proved the necessary equation. Okay, so with this we will end the video. Do share this video with your friends, and also please like the video. If you are watching the video for the first time, do subscribe to the channel, because we will keep on adding various videos to help you in your journey to excel in 10th boards. Thank you. Keep watching Himani Coaching Center. Thank you.